Today we are going to take down, clean, and reassemble the Ruger EC9S. This is the E-Series semi-automatic pistol. The model number is 3283. Caliber is 9mm Luger, and the capacity is 7-in-1. The most important thing before we begin cleaning any weapon, of course, is to make sure that your weapon is clear. I have already removed the bullets, as you can see up here, but it doesn't hurt to be extra safe. I'm going to cock it back, make sure that the chamber is clear. Once we've done that, we can insert this dummy mag that Ruger has provided for this weapon, and it allows you to remove the slide as well as dry fire. One thing that's different about this particular EC9S Ruger is that it has something called a takedown pin. It's right here. And in order to remove it, you have to lower this takedown slide. Now, for me, sometimes it's a little bit challenging to push down this takedown slide. As you can see, it hurts my finger a little bit. What I prefer to do is to use something that's non-abrasive to lower this takedown slide. So I like to use something like this. That way I can push it down and I'm also not hurting the gun. In order to remove the takedown pin, which is here in the middle, you have to bring your slide back about 1/4 of an inch so that you can actually get that pin out. So once I've put my hand on the weapon, I'm going to flip it over. Ruger recommends using a paper clip or something small or saw. I like to use just this very tiny flathead screwdriver, and the takedown pin, as you can see, it falls right out. Now that we have been able to remove the takedown pin, the weapon is able to be disassembled. We have our dummy mag in here, so what you're going to do is pull the trigger. Once you pull the trigger, it should slide right off. Before I go any further, today I'm going to use something called Hoppe's number 9, the Hoppe's cleaning kit. This particular kit comes with accessories that go on the end of your rod, comes with patches and lubricating oil. First thing I'm going to do is remove the dual catheter recoil spring. To remove the barrel, you're going to push it forward and it slides out. Now this weapon has been fired about 200 or so times. It's a new gun. It has not been carried yet, but you'll learn further in the future that if you carry, there'll be likely to be more dirt on your gun. So the first thing I actually like to clean on my guns is the barrel. So I have this little brush bristle that you will place through the barrel, and you can loosen up all the soot and the dirt that is in there. And I can see inside of the barrel, it has quite a bit of dirt. So I'll take this next attachment. I'll dip it into my Hoppe's number 9. You don't need too much, and if you do, you need to make sure you get the excess gone. Take this, I'm gonna run this through here a couple of times. I did pour a little bit too much, even though I said don't put too much in there. But don't worry, we're gonna make sure that it all comes out. This gun definitely needs a good cleaning. As you can see already, this is pretty dirty. I'm gonna remove this part right here, and I'm gonna put a few patches in. So I'm just going to run this through here now. And as you can see, it's been pretty dirty. I definitely believe that a clean gun is a happy gun. And while it shouldn't take you a very long time to clean your weapon, of course, the very first times, it will take you a little bit of time if you want to do it the right way, if you're paying attention. Now, I like to use a nylon brush just to brush off any of this residual gunpowder. A nylon bristle or even a good old toothbrush works to do the same. You don't have to go out and purchase one of these. I'm going to take this old dirty patch. I'm just going to wipe down the barrel on the outside. Make sure this feed ramp is clear. Check the hood and the chokes. looks pretty clean. And I'm just gonna take one more patch to make sure that it's not too greasy, and also to see how clean it is. So we have a clean barrel. It's properly lubricated. We'll place that to the side here. Make a little patch pile. Next part that I'm gonna clean is my slide and the slide rails and everything else that goes with it. Once again, you really want to make sure that you break up a lot of this dirt that's in here and this residual gunpowder and whatnot. It's really important to make sure that your striker and your firing pin area is clean. As you can see, I'm breaking up a lot of that dirt. Using one of these brushes is great because it does have these little side to it, so I can get in there and really brush out any dirt from my slide rails. As you can see, since I've broken up a lot of that dirt, there's definitely a lot more to be cleaned. As you can see, this was filthy. That's because we got some good use out of it. And I'm just going back through here one more time because this weapon has been fired several hundred times and it hasn't been cleaned. Now that you're watching The Gun Love, you know you're not going to let your gun go this long. However, I wanted the owner to actually wait till we can get a good first cleaning video for you guys. Now, it shouldn't take a really long time really to clean your weapon. However, this is a tutorial, so I'm taking my time and I'm showing you how to thoroughly clean your weapon. Okay, there we go. Let's clean our frame. Now this is pretty dirty. Let's again grab my brush. While I'm cleaning the gun, I'm also looking for any signs of wear or tear or any damage. Now for your dual catheter recoil spring, wipe it down. Now I'll take a little bit of this lubricating oil and I'll just put some through my rails. Once again, remember, you don't want to use a lot. So I'll just take a teeny little bit there and it's going to drip down in there. And I'll do the same on this side. Just a drop. I'm gonna let it move its way down. You don't want too much, but you just wanna make sure that your gun is lubed properly. So, just a little bit on both sides, once again. I like to just go in here and this doesn't really need to be lubricated, but But it doesn't hurt to just throw a little bit of a pass through with the pad. Go back, pass through, and make sure you don't have any excess lubricant. Just like to put a little coat, shining up on the outside, give some love to the whole gun. So it's really nothing on here, but just pass through, doesn't hurt. It's time to reassemble our weapon. First thing, put the barrel back inside of the slide. Going to line up your recoil spring. Make sure when you put it in there that it's level and it's lined, and the front of it is flush with the weapon. Now we're going to put the slide back onto the frame. Just like that. Remember, this particular gun, we have to insert the takedown pin. Now you don't really have to clean the takedown pin, but hey, clean all parts when you take a shower, right? Well, I hope you do. Remember, place my hand over on this side. I'm gonna bring back this about 1/4 of an inch so that I can re-enter the takedown pin. It's in there already, but once it's fully in, it'll allow you to go forward. Remember, you can push it upward. It can be difficult. Something soft pushes it up. There you go. You definitely want to make sure that this is sliding, and this feels a whole lot better from when we first started cleaning this gun. There you have it. We have taken down, cleaned, and reassembled this Ruger EC9S E-Series pistol. And I hope that you've enjoyed it and you've learned something. If you have any questions, please leave a message in the comments below. Subscribe, tune in, and stay safe. Thank you for watching.